All right, we got a three-way tie for first. Yep, I'm in. Mistakes were made. And David, hit that like button and let's grow. We're not working for the bullion dealers ever. Let's take back the stack from these infomercial commercial guys. They obviously think we're idiots. In fact, why don't you start a channel too? I'd rather watch a grassroots stacking channel than a much bigger channel giving me their honest opinion on what they're selling. Give me a break. That's obvious bias. Frankly, I find it condescending. There's a much better way than taking that fork in the road when it comes. All right, so I said I'd recoup all my $100 bills by the weekend. It's week 11 and I should have $1,100 here. And I do. Plus a nifty colorless Big Head 5. You did hit the like button, right? Awesome. You're the best. Yeah, so I had to borrow some of those 100s so that I could buy that junk silver last week. I got a little over 57 troy ounces at roughly $24.80 a troy ounce. And I kept it. I didn't flip it. The Constitutional goes in the deep stack. If I could, I would have everything in non-slick mercury dimes. But I like it all. I have junk silver from my grandparents, my parents, plus what I've stacked. It's like the family fortune. And you better believe I'm the one that's added the most to it. Who will get it one day? Who knows? Anyhow, I got 1,100 and 100s here that will be going to the Centenario in June. In fact, I don't think 100 a week will be enough, but it will definitely soften the blow when it comes time. This is how I fractional gold these days. If you're stacking fractional gold, I'm not hating, believe me. If you have a channel and I'm watching you do it, I'm living vicariously through you. I actually have a lot of fractional gold in the oh-so-hated safety deposit box. I know you hate it, but I just can't keep too much stuff in my home. In fact, I can't keep too much stuff in my safety deposit box. That's why I have more than one at different banks. Anyhow, so in June, I'm going to buy a 1.2 troy ounce gold containing Mexican 50 peso Centenario, as seen to the right of my $100 bill. These are my favorite. You do you, whatever it may be, because I'm not saying these are the smartest thing to buy. Why not comment below what you like to stack and how you like to stack it? And when I say how, I mean, like I cost average these Mexican 50 pesos, one every 6 months. So the price will always be right. I don't try to time the market. Why drive yourself crazy like that anyway? There's other things that are important to pay attention to. Thoughts, yes, they cross my mind. Like, hey, maybe I should buy this Centenario a little early and avoid some pain. But that pain is not guaranteed. When things go up, we tend to think they're going to keep going up. And when things go down, we tend to keep thinking they're going to go down even more. This is the human condition. It's why we buy high and sell low. It's how we're hardwired. When the herd gets triggered, we want to run with them. Even if you know this and understand it, you'll still want to FOMO into things that are up and panic sell things you fundamentally believe in while they're on the way down. So how do I fight these emotions? I cost average. I cost average in, I cost average out. Typically, if there's something I believe in that's looking unloved or just running flat, I'll start buying into it in pieces, not all at once. After all, I don't know where the bottom will be. And when it starts to rise in price substantially, I'll start selling little bits off. After all, I don't know where the top is. Also, I try to keep a fairly diversified portfolio, which is just a nice way of saying all of the assets I own. You know, a little balance, eggs in baskets. All right, Shane Lewis, 617. I saw you wrote, could you explain buying and selling Bitcoin, please? I'm a technologically internet illiterate old man. All right, I'm going to give the oversimplified way of doing this, which would make a lot of Bitcoin hodlers cringe. Because it's very similar to gold and silver stackers when they say, if you don't hold it, you don't own it, except Bitcoin hodlers say, not your keys, not your coins. I'm going to give you a way to get in the game kind of quick. And you can always step it up once you're in the corridor. Or learn more later. You can acquire Bitcoin just by getting a stock account these days, which can be as simple as getting a bank account and a cell phone. A smartphone, that is, not a flip phone. You could simply get a Robinhood account or a Webull account, I think. You just download the app and follow the instructions. And if you don't know the instructions, you can even look them up on YouTube again. I'm sure there's plenty of videos to help you along. Oh, you can also get a Coinbase account. Again, just download the app and follow the instructions. Annoying, step by step until you get it done, just like when you go to the DMV to get your license or whatever. All of these are KYC, which is know your customer, so you're going to have to let them know who you are and connect it to your bank account. I think a few days might have to go by before you can buy something. But then you're in the game. You can buy some Bitcoin, and later you can learn about exporting it into your own wallet if you like. Oh, here's my Carson City. Maybe one day I'll get such a nice job that I can just buy a Carson City every week. Also, Shane, if you have a stockbroker and you just use them, I think there's Bitcoin ETFs and stuff now. You can just call and tell them that you want some. But if you're not already in the stock market or doing that, I mean, you can simply just download a Robinhood account. Yeah, and once it's connected to your bank account, I mean, you're ready to go. You can even buy stocks. But if you've never done any of that before, yes, it's going to be aggravating. Henry Ford, he stayed in his garage until he got the engine done, invented, or whatever he did. It was aggravating. You got to push through. You can do it. If Henry Ford can do it, you can do it, Shane. And once you're all set up, I mean, selling is easy. I mean, you just literally hit the sell button. Buy, number goes down, number goes up more. I think I might want to sell some. Hit sell button. It's as simple as that. But I'm not saying that you should buy it or buy anything, okay? I'm just telling you how to go about setting it up, if that's in fact what you want to do. If you do buy Bitcoin, though, I would recommend that you learn how to take ownership. And by taking ownership, I mean storing it in a cold wallet with your own seed phrase. But you by no means have to start by doing that. You can just do it the easy way and just go on an exchange and buy some. That was for you, Shane. I'm sure we're probably the only two people here now. So many stackers, they can't stand the Bitcoin. But this is Thousandaire Radio, not silver radio, not gold radio, not Bitcoin radio. However you want to go about doing it, just do something, right? Hey, if you find yourself enjoying the content, why not go ahead and subscribe for more? I'm here pretty much every day. I mean, somebody has to make a decent video. Yeah, so if you just subscribe, I'll show up in your feed every day and we'll hang. If not, whatever. You may stumble across me one day. I'll have all these centenarios and you'll be like, what did I miss? And then you can just binge watch all of the past episodes because there will be so many. Either way, I appreciate you joining me for today, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow, because that's it. That is it! Thousandaire Radio, wicked shout. Alright, so it wasn't quite it. What are you doing here after the credits? You know I'm just going to keep asking you to hit the like button. Let's see, if you hear this long, comment, Year of the Oyster. Yeah, that will confuse some people. See you tomorrow. Adios, muchacho.